Myself, Vijaya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Shriram Engineering College, Tirupur. I discuss about software testing. Software testing is a critical element of the software quality assurance and it represents the ultimate review of specification, design and coding. Next, types of testing. There are two V's of testing. First one internal view, second one external view. Internal view also known as white box testing and external view is also known as black box testing. Black box testing, it is a software testing method where internal structure or code of the program is not known to the tester. The tester focus only on input and expected outputs. It is also known as behavioral testing. There are two types of black box testing. First one, boundary value analysis. Second one, equivalence partitioning. Now I discuss about boundary value analysis. In boundary value analysis is done to check the boundary conditions. Using boundary analysis, instead of focusing only on input condition, then test cases from output domains can also be derived. Say for example, the input and output conditions specify the range bounded by the values x and y, then the test case should be designed with values x and y and also with the values above and below x and y. If the input and output conditions specify the number of values, then the test cases should be with maximum and minimum values and also with the values above and below the max and minimum values. Next one, equivalence testing. In equivalence partitioning is divided input data into valid and invalid partition. This tests one value from each partition. In equivalence partitioning, the input domain is divided into equivalence classes of data. An equivalence classes represent the set of valid or invalid states for input condition. These equivalent classes are evaluated for the given input conditions. Say for example, the input conditions specify the range, one valid and two invalid equivalent classes are defined. If the input condition is specific value, one valid and two invalid classes are defined. If the input condition is Boolean, one valid and one invalid equivalent classes are defined. Next, white box testing. White box testing is a testing method where internal structure and logic code of the software are known to the tester. That is white box testing. In white box testing, the test cases are derived according to the program structure. The objective of white box testing is to exercise all the program statement. White box testing is also known as structural testing. There are two types in white box testing. First one, condition testing. Second one, loop testing. In condition testing is used to test the logical conditions in the program. This condition can be Boolean condition or relational expression. This condition testing only focus on testing each condition in the program. Say for example, branch conditioning. In branch condition testing, each and every true or false branch are tested. Loop testing. Loop testing is a white box testing technique which is used to test the loop construct. In simple loop, test can be performed n number of classes. Say for example, if n equal to 0, the loop is skipped. If n equal to 1, 1 passes through the loop is tested. If n equal to 2, 2 passes through the loop is tested. If n equal to m, testing is done until m passes. Nested loops. In nested loops, testing begins from the innermost loop first by keeping the other outer loops at minimum values. Symbol loop test is done for innermost loop. Then conduct the loop testing for next loop. This testing process is continued until all the loops are tested. Thank you.